All right, we are here ringside with Mackenzie Skapski, goaltending development coach for the Calgary Wranglers, in town to meet with the Rush's goaltending and watch these games. First of all, happy holidays.
Thank you. Appreciate it. It's good to be down here and enjoy Thanksgiving.
All right, American Thanksgiving. I know you're Canadian, but you still celebrate with us yesterday. How was that?
Oh, it's I'm Canadian, but American Thanksgiving is great. It's awesome, and the way you guys do it up, it's great.
You've had a lot of time, of course, playing in America too, and being down here a lot. When was your first Thanksgiving experience? This is what they do on Thanksgiving.
Ooh, that's probably about 10 years ago. We were just in Hartford, and we had a big turkey. Watch the football. Obviously, that's always fun. And then the spreads are just it's everything and anything. And there's too much food all the time, and too much dessert, and it's a great time of year.
How's your time been so far down here, meeting with Connor Murphy, Matt Radomski, your two goaltenders, and watching hockey here?
Yeah, it's enjoyable to come down. I got a small little routine here. I stay across the street at the Holiday Inn, and there's cool things to do here, and I'm taking them out for lunch today, and it's just good to come down here and see these guys. I think they really appreciate it, and it's they're doing a good job this year, and they're starting to find some consistency and provide some stable goaltending for the team.
What have you gotten out of meeting with Murphy before practice today and Radomski too?
I think the biggest thing is last year there was some inconsistency with both of them, and now we actually have a game plan in place for them, and they understand their game plan. They know how to evaluate themselves, and that's a big deal. And if they can capture an extra game or two in a 10-game segment where they play really well for the team, that's a really good thing for them. And so far they've been good at that.
Yeah, how much have they valued and devoted their time to preparation in net every day?
Yeah, I mean, quite a bit. Credit to them. They're the ones listening to me, and I give them a platform where if they think otherwise, they can tell me. But so far they've trusted me with what I've provided for them, and my expectation now is that they evaluate themselves every single day on those things and get better as an athlete every single day at practice, and then the games just speak for themselves with the preparation that you've done.
So what do you do? Do you send them video, watch their video every day, send them evaluations? What do you do with them?
Yeah, I try and organize every week and a half. We hop on video and go over a few games and talk about it. I'll Dropbox them the video and then call them. I'll try and provide some practice plans with them. Obviously, it's tough when I'm not here every day and I'm up in Calgary every day, just to have conversation every day on how we're progressing in practice, how we're progressing in games, and deal with all the little things that come along with being a pro athlete on a day-to-day basis. So I trust them that they do that stuff down here, and I'm here to help them in any way I can.
Mentally, I know it's been tough when you're going through losses, as this team did the first few games. It's been better lately, of course, but as a goaltender, when you're on the ice all 60 minutes, what does the mental side, what must you do to lock in mentally?
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously you want to win, but there's different things that measure for these guys that we talk about, the measurables that they didn't really have maybe last year that they now have this year, and it's something you can hang your hat on as an athlete. Did I do this? Did I not do this? How effective was I? How effective was I in the team's production? And then the win-loss sort of is the byproduct of all of that. So that's after the fact, and they have things that they're focusing on that are more important than just paying attention to the result, I guess.
I know you're really high on the goaltending here and throughout your whole system, AHL, NHL, and of course down here. How deep is Calgary's as a system goaltending right now?
Yeah, we're in a fortunate position. I mean, walking into the year, a lot of outsiders looked at us as being inexperienced, I guess, and not having a lot of depth. And now, so far, probably a quarter way in the season, is the guys up top have done a really good job, and Vladar and Wolf, and our guys up top in Calgary with the Wranglers have done a good job, and now these guys are doing a good job. So now, from top to bottom, you have pretty good depth within the organization, and that's sort of a rarity in today's NHL. So we're lucky and we're fortunate, and the guys are doing a really good job.
What do you recall the most? You played 2 games in the NHL. What do you recall the most about coming up through the Ranger system and getting up to that top spot?
Just exciting, and tough. It's somebody's always chomping at the bit to get your job, and if you're not able to do your job, your job becomes replaceable really quickly. So, when we talk about the guys here and whatnot, having things to measure themselves against, like that leads to consistency. And that's the name of the game. And obviously I was fortunate to be in the Rangers organization, a great organization, and they do a good job there.
What do you take away from being at that level and knowing what it is to learn from guys at that level?
Yeah, it was great. Like obviously, Lundqvist was there when I was there, and he's one of the best over the last 20 years. So like he was a big help, and their goalie coach there, Benoit Allaire, was really good, and I was lucky to be around those guys and be on a pretty good team in New York at the time. We won the President's Trophy, and everything was just first class.
Mackenzie, Skapski, thanks so much.
Thank you.